We need to not think about our future to have a good future? Due to the culture we live in and starting from an early age, we're taught to strive. This is a good thing, isn't it? From an early age, we're taught to always think about our future. And sure, we all want a bright future. However, we tend to start comparing ourselves with others, wanting what we don't have. And unfortunately, due to this, some of us may start to develop a false narrative of success. We start to believe that life's only going to get better when we reach or get to that next step. We start to think that once we've obtained what we've desired, everything's going to be okay. The big problem with this is that we start to believe that our best moments in life haven't happened yet. We think that they're always going to happen. Due to this, we start to get in a cycle of consistently chasing something. And even if we reach that desired outcome, it never feels as good as we thought it would. So therefore, we go further. Better car, better job, better husband, better wife, better life. We just need to get to that next level and then it'll be perfect. And unfortunately, the more this cycle of chasing happens, the more we get desensitized to the feeling of accomplishment. And that's meant to be a bloody good feeling. Another problem with focusing on the outcome all the time is that we could start believing that we're not good enough to achieve it. An article taken from the Zen Habit website states, "Focusing on the outcome is detrimental. It causes us to stress out, to enjoy the process less, sometimes to not even start something because we don't think we have a chance of getting the desired outcome. We don't ever write that novel because we think we can't write a good one. But how do you ever get good at writing a novel if you never attempt it? It also causes us to be disappointed with the outcome when it's not what we want, to be disappointed in ourselves when we don't live up to our own expectations, to feel that we're not enough or others are not enough." The problem is that the more we focus on that future outcome, the more we disregard the present moment. This is dangerous, as just like the article states, we start to get the attitude that nothing's ever good enough. And I'm not saying that we shouldn't keep our future in mind, we definitely should. However, we should do it with an attitude of being satisfied in the now. If we're happy and satisfied now, we're going to be satisfied in the future. The catch is though, we gotta let go of those outcomes. If we create an outcome and it doesn't work out the way we anticipated, we're always gonna get stuck in that cycle of chasing and wanting. The funny thing is that if we start focusing on the present, our future's gonna be bright regardless, as we'll automatically be making better decisions in the now, which in turn will affect our future. If we start becoming the person that we want to become today, then we'll automatically become that person in the future. We can still be striving for our future goals, but we need to make sure that while we do it, we're living in the now and not creating and getting attached to a future outcome. By living life with this attitude, you'll find that not only your future will be happier, but it'll turn into something better than you've ever imagined. But of course, what you'll find is that you'll start to just get a knowing that your future's gonna be great anyways. It won't make you nervous or anxious thinking about it like it once did, as you're not really gonna be concerned about it in the first place. It's funny, isn't it? Who would have thought that by letting go, you'd gain so much? And of course, by living in the now, this also helps with letting go of our past. If our past events come into mind, we start to look at them in a different light. Instead of dwelling on a bad situation that happened in our past, we start to be able to see everything as a learning experience. And due to this, those little negative things in life don't really faze you anymore. Yet if something does happen, you're able to be fully present, and that's when it's needed the most. After a while, you might even start to appreciate the situations that once you really didn't enjoy. So, how do you get this amazing attitude and way of thinking? Well, you know what I'm gonna say. It's meditation. Meditation gives us the opportunity to be curious about everything. And the more we practice it, the easier it gets. The thing is though, you've got to practice it every day, but when you do, it really does work. And you just have to start small, even a couple of minutes a day, and you'll still get the benefits. There's a lot of videos out there with life hacks, and some of them are pretty good. But in my opinion, the best life hack of all is meditation. I'll leave a link to the article down below. If this video has given you value, please hit the like button and subscribe. And as I've mentioned before, meditation is an incredible tool that helps you make better decisions in all aspects of life. If you're interested to learn how that really works, then you should definitely check out this video here. I'm Alex, I'll see you next week. Later, Meditator.